Okay, this is the Cabela's Lounger cot. I have it sitting on top of the storage bag. So after you've pulled it out of the bag, of course you can get the bag and move that out of the way, which I'm going to do right now. And I'm going to stand this cot up and show you how to open it and how to close it. Okay, so let me just move this bag out of the way first. Okay, so there is the cot standing upright, and you'll notice that there are these round knobs. There are 4 of them, and those you don't have to be concerned with when you're opening it. You only have to use those when you close the unit, and I'll show you what to do with those. But when you're opening the unit, all you have to do now is just begin to open the head. The head will open first. Okay, so let's just open the head. And then we're going to open the foot portion of it. Now it stands here on the floor in a kind of a U shape. Okay, it's sort of in a U shape now. Okay, and now what we're going to do is we're going to open up the legs, and there are four sets of legs. So when you open up the legs, you'll want to take these feet and turn them so that they lay flat on the floor. So I'm going to go ahead and open all of these legs now and turn the feet so that they're flat on the floor. It will lock right in place when you open the legs. They will just simply lock in place like that, and you'll hear it snap. Okay? Turn the feet toward the floor. And let me just get the camera here and hold it. So I'm taking all of the feet here now, and I'm just turning them so they're flat toward the floor. Okay, very simple. Let's take this one here, and one more here, and one more over here. Okay, now we've got all the legs open on the cot. Very simple. They're all open. But the cot, of course, is not completely open. I have it sitting on the floor in a kind of a U shape. Now, I'm going to set it up on its feet. And as I set it up on its feet, and I'm going to put the camera back into the cradle here. As I set the cot up on its feet, the head will go down, but the foot will stay up. And that'll be just temporarily. So let me just show that to you. So you can see that here's the head, or the foot is up. The head is down. This cot is made in such a way that the foot of the bed seems to be more spring-loaded than the foot of the bed. Let's see if I can get back here and get a better picture of it. Okay, now what you will do, what I do to keep that foot down is a couple of things. The first thing I do, I have purchased 2 bungee cords, and they're all about 23 inches long. Okay, two short bungee cords like that. And this will make life very simple for you. If you just take the bungee cord, come around here to the foot of the underside of the foot, and place that bungee cord right on that bar. Okay, like that. Okay, so now we have the bungee cords just sitting on the front of that bar. Then I take the bungee cords underneath. I bring them back down underneath here, and I attach them right here to the bar, right underneath. Let me just see if I can Forgive me for moving the camera so much here, but so you'll see that now I have these two bungee cords, which you can leave them on there. You don't even have to take them off, but you can see that I have them on the board, on the bar at the very foot of the bed, and then I have them down here attached. And now when you take the foot and push it down, it will stay down for you. Now, after you've used this for a while and it stretches out, you probably won't have to do that anymore. Now, another thing that you could do, which I like about this cot, is that you can adjust each leg independently. They slide out independently, so that if you are on a surface that's uneven, let's say that you're on a, I don't know, on the ground somewhere, and that one side of the cot is the ground is a little higher or rockier and uneven than this side, then you can adjust all 8 of these legs independently of each other so that the cot sits level on whatever surface, whatever uneven surface you're dealing with. And I think that is one of the great features of this cot. This cot doesn't rock, it doesn't squeak, it's super comfortable, and it is, just as they say it is, a lounger cot. So that if you wanted to use this as a lounge chair, all you have to do is raise the head up. And when you raise the head up, you now can take these dials and turn them clockwise and lock it to whatever angle you want the head to be. And now it becomes a lounge chair. Otherwise, just keep these dials open all the way counterclockwise. You lock it clockwise, and counterclockwise you open it. Keep them open, and then just push the head down in order for it to be a cot. Okay, so we're either talking about a cot or we're talking about a lounge chair. It's either one. So, or if you were the kind of person that likes to sleep with your head elevated, that's the beauty of this cot. Now, to do that, I will just take and raise this head to whatever level I want it to be. I would flip up this little lever. Each one has a separate lever. I would just pick up the cot. Let me just show you that again. I would just simply pick the cot up and the leg will come right out. And then I just lock that down. Now, in order for this to be even, I'm going to take that one and I drop that one down. And then I will come over to the other side and I will grab that lever and that leg will drop down. It's supposed to drop down. Wait a minute, it's stuck. There it is. Okay, and that one drops down to where it's going to find an even surface equal to the other side. And then the last one, I will take and open that one up, and that one drops down. And now I've got a little bit of an incline at the head of this cot, which makes it very comfortable, so that when you put your pillow, it kind of aids your pillow in lifting your head. But you know what? It's so padded that this almost becomes a pillow in and of itself. So that if you really didn't have a pillow, you can almost get away without it. But raising the head just a little bit makes it more comfortable for sleeping. And the cot is padded all the way around so that you don't even need an inflatable mattress or anything like that. But once you raise these front legs and you leave the back legs down, it creates a more comfortable position. And now this cot is ready to sleep on. Now, again, the foot will go down and stay down all by itself after you've pushed it down, without the aid of these bungees once you have used this cot several times. But in the beginning, you might want to put the bungees under there so that the foot doesn't come up when you get up from the cot. Now, when you're laying on the cot, the foot will never come up. The foot will stay down. It will never give you a problem that way. But it's just a little annoying every time you get up from the cot that the foot springs up. So until you've stretched the cot out, you've slept on it several times, then use those bungees, and those bungees will keep will keep that in position for you, and it just takes a little bit of tension just to keep that foot down, okay? And so there you have it. Now, as far as putting it away, let me go in reverse, and I'll put this back into the cradle and see if I can just show you how to fold this up, because there's a right way and a wrong way to fold it up. So once you're ready to fold it up, then you would just pick up the whole unit, put it on its side again. But let me take this out of here. Put it on its side and make sure that when you do, that the four red knobs are facing upward, okay? So once we've done that, then we'll want to just go in reverse and retract these feet. So you just kind of lift up that little lever, push that back in, drop the lever. See? Just push them back in like that. And then you're going to turn the feet back into the position that they were when you took it out of the bag. Okay. And let me get these other 2 feet down here. Trying to do this with one hand and filming it with the other is not the easiest thing, but I don't have someone helping me here. So there we go. We just lift up the little lever. That slides in. Turn those feet back to their original position. And now we're ready to go. So now that we have all the feet turned and all the legs retracted, now it's a matter of, and let me see if I can put this back in the cradle. I have a little cradle here holding this thing so I can be hands-free. So now, let me see if I can show you. So now it's just a matter of pulling up on that little red knob. Just pull up on it, and you can push the legs in. But before you do that, take the foot of the bed, and close it in first. Okay? So let's do that. Let's take the foot of the bed, and we're going to close it in. And it will close even with the bungees in there. The bungees can actually stay right in there. So once you close the foot of the bed, now you're going to want to retract the legs, okay? So again, we're going to take the little red dial, pull it out, push those legs in like that. And once you've done that, now you can take the head of the cot and fold that in next. Okay? And once you've done that, then you can just simply pull up on the knob there to close those legs. Now it's just a matter of closing the other 2 sets of legs. Very simple. And you'll take the legs that are toward, the 2 sets of legs that are closer to the head of the bed, and pull up on that knob and close that there. And then the last set of legs, we pull up on the knob and close them. And you can see it will close with the bungees in place. So you can actually leave the bungees right there. And then after that, you just simply pick this up, put it in the bag, and you're ready to go. It's about 23 pounds. Not very heavy at all. So I hope this helps you, because initially when I went to look at this chair at Cabela's, we had such a difficult time trying to figure out how to open it and close it. And then afterwards I realized it really is very simple. It just takes a little patience, not very much time. Once you've opened it a couple of times, and once you've added that feature, and that is the feature of the 2 bungee cords at the foot of the bed, you'll have no problem with this. You'll really, really love it. It's the most comfortable cot you will ever buy. It's a little pricey. It's $189, but it's worth every penny. Well, thanks for watching, and I hope that helps you out.